and income tax is to be increased to 4p in the pound. June the 22nd, 1897 was Jubilee Day. According to Ali Sloper's Half Holiday, a periodical of the popular press, the climax of the Jubilee celebrations will be a visit by Her Imperial Majesty to 99 Shoe Lane, the Sloperies. No other paper carries the story, and apparently a Buckingham Palace spokesman refused to comment. In the House today, Lord Salisbury made it clear that the outbreak of rabies on the Isle of Wight...
Good evening. Everybody in? Everybody comfortable? Has she arrived? No? Oh, don't look round. You might meet somebody you don't want to. Yes. No. Oh, is that her? Yes. Oh, no. No, she's late. Late. Well, I suppose she's allowed to be, isn't she? Royal prerogative and all that, being the Queen. Oh, I'm afraid you won't be able to sit there. Oh, no. She always sits there when she comes here, so I'm told. Yes, she'll have to move. And that colour wouldn't suit her. Well, it doesn't really suit you, does it? What? Well, I just thought I'd wear something appropriate, something she's used to at the palace. Yes. Well, I haven't got time to change now. It's nearly time. It's all arranged. Duke Snook arranged it. Oh, but I don't need to tell you, do I? He's the bloke who got you here in the first place. Fill this room up a bit. Give it a sort of sense of occasion. Yes, the Duke Snook. True gent. Blood's worth bottling. 80% proof. Oh well. Can't think why she's not here. Do you have the right time? Yes. Well, she is late then. Look, I tell you what, look under the seats, will you? She might be there. Well, she's not very big. She might have dropped the royal humbugs, you know. And when you're threshing around on the floor, nobody can see you. Mind you, you meet a lot of new friends that way. You lose a few too. Yes. You didn't see the state coach outside, did you, when you arrived? Well, you can't miss it. It's a big gold thing with a red wheel at each corner. Flunkies, that sort of thing. No? Oh. Well, she can't be here then yet. No. Late. Well, I'll tell you what. If the Duke didn't quite explain your duties this evening, I will elaborate. You are here to witness the historic meeting between Her Imperial Majesty, the Queen Empress Victoria, and yours truly, Ali Sloper. Ali Sloper, friend of man, MFKOMIE. Most frequently kicked out man in Europe. Journalist and a managing editor of the Half Holiday, the Sloperies, 99 Shoe Lane. Also of Mildew Court. Yes, the Half Holiday. If the Times is the thunderer, then the Half Holiday is the rasper. One of the nation's most influential periodicals, on sale throughout the empire, with the exception of Sarawak and Bechuanaland, of course. Now, when she arrives, you are all going to have to stand up, you realise. And gentlemen, you have to salute, and ladies, curtsy. So shall we have a little bit of a practice? Well, all rise. Gentlemen. Ladies. Yes. But we're going to have to work on that one, aren't we? The whole point of this evening's command performance, this little soirée, is it represents the fulfillment of my aspirations, the peak, as it were, of my arrival in society with a big S. You see before you a fortunate man, a man who by the offices of a true friend, the Duke Snook, helped him to attain the station above his birth. At the beginning of this Jubilee year, I had no more of an idea of how to achieve those aspirations that I had nurtured in my heart ever since infancy than I had of flying to the moon. It was by a chance meeting in a pawn shop. That's with a W, by the way, the 3 brass balls hanging outside. Chance meeting in a pawn shop with the Duke that opened all them doors of the social calendar. Yes. And put me on my feet ever surer on the steps to fame, success, and my proper place in the establishment. Oh yes, I know. I'm a social climber. I'm known to my friends as Wisteria. But haven't you ever thought that you were destined for better things? I mean, haven't you? Haven't you ever looked in the bathroom mirror and thought how snugly the coronet would sit upon that noble brow? I mean, I know I have. Have you ever thought that people don't really appreciate or show proper respect for the true greatness that lies within you? I certainly have. Well, I know. I know I've always had expensive tastes. Aspidistra on the window, that sort of thing. Yes. But look at these hands. These hands are soft and delicate. They're meant for gestures of authority, the distribution of largesse, the condescending wave. These hands are not workers' hands. Today marks the pinnacle of the life of Alice Sloper, where he steps from the closet of obscurity into the blinding light of nobility. The only trouble is, she's not here, is she? No, not here. So whilst we're waiting, I know the comings and goings and the little doings of people like me are an endless fascination to people like you. So, you've heard about the social calendar, haven't you? Yes? No. That's a colander, what you strain your greens through. The social calendar. That yearly ritual where the cream of society steps out onto all the big events. Yes, the Duke Snoop taught me about that, the intricacies of the social calendar. Henley, Ascot, the right place at the right time. That's what it's all about. Now, why don't I take you through the year of Alice Sloper? Yes. Now, it all begins with... It must be. Well, it could be. She might be late, of course. She might be held up. Well, she's allowed to be. She's got very busy schedules. All those comings and goings and openings and closings. And that's just the pubs. Hello, Mrs. Windsor. Queenie, Vicky. What? Don't forget the cod lot and bottle of Bass. Ooh. It's the wife, Mrs. Sloper, Matilda. Charming woman, lover of Bovril, sherry, terps. You name it, she'll drink it. What? Don't forget the bottle of scotch. She's making lunch. Scotch broth. Yes, dear, yes. Yes, don't worry, I won't forget. She's on a whiskey diet. She lost 3 days last week. Yes, of course, dear. Yes, see you later. Bye-bye. She holds me back, you know. She does. She's a liability. Now, where was I? Oh yes, social calendar. It all starts with the Royal Academy Summer Exhibition.